Hello again, Watauga. Today is the 9th of April, 2020, and I thought this would be a good time to update you on where we stand with our battle against the COVID-19 virus. We'll start with the most current numbers from Tarrant County Public Health. There have been 637 reported cases, 61 persons recovered, and sadly there have been 20 deaths. That represents an 88% increase in the reported cases in just a week, with recoveries and deaths almost tripling. Again, the good news for Watauga is that our numbers remain very low with just 4 cases and 1 recovery. But we're not through this yet. Predictions on where the numbers will go over the next few weeks vary as greatly as does our weather forecast. The difference is I'm okay with not carrying an umbrella and taking the chance that I'll get wet if it rains. The bigger question is, are you okay with not following the social guidelines, taking the chance that you will either get the virus or that you could possibly spread the virus to somebody else? Remember, you can have the virus up to 14 days and be contagious without any symptoms. That is what makes it so difficult to slow and stop the spread of this virus. So, where do we go from here? Simply continue to follow the recommended guidelines. The biggest one, of course, is social distancing. Some experts also recommend the use of masks and gloves if you're out in public. That choice is yours. I know that this has been a very difficult and trying time for everybody involved. However, this is not the time to let our guard down. In doing so, we would jeopardize everything that we've accomplished in the last 3 weeks. And I know that's the last thing that any of us would want. With that being said, most of our parks, as well as all of our walking trails, remain open at this time. However, I have taken the apparently unpopular step of closing off the parking lot to these areas. The sole purpose of this is to reduce the areas where people can gather. Remember, social distancing is the best way to slow and stop the spread of this virus. And I'd like to thank everybody for your support and understanding as we maneuver our way through this most difficult time. I'd also like to remind you that this is a we time and not a me time. Remember your family, your friends, and your neighbors. Take care of your family, stay in touch with your friends, and check on your neighbors. This is what makes Watauga a great place to live. In closing, I would like to say that I know and understand just how difficult this Easter Sunday may be for some of you. Not being able to spend time with our family and our friends as we have become accustomed to will be tough. However, we will get through this. There will be other opportunities and other holidays for us to spend with them. I know that my wife and we will miss our children and our grandchildren as much as you will miss your family. And please remember the military and other first responders who are unable to be with their families this Easter. May God bless us all, and happy Easter, Watauga.